Hello and welcome back to Pro Evolution Soccer 2021, where we are making a decision. And that decision, taking in all the comments and the vote, is we're moving to Standard Liège. The vote was absolutely hugely one-sided to move to Standard Liège. And there's a couple of comments that said stay at BOCA. There was a few people that voted for BOCA, but it was so wildly in favour to move to Europe. I think it makes sense. So we're going to move to Europe and we're going to go and have a look at our new team, which is Standard Liège. So we're going to accept the offer from Standard Liège. You can change your mind up to December the 31st, which I think is basically in a minute. So, yeah, if we go forward time, yes, we're going to be manager of Standard Liège in Belgium in the Jupiler League. It should be interesting. It's going to be different. It's going to be very different. We've got no Luca to rely on. We've got cup games coming up, league games. It's going to be a packed schedule. But we need to go and look at the squad, don't we? We need to go and see who we've got. But we're going to meet the press. We're going to meet the press at Standard Liège, which will be interesting. It's sad to be leaving BOCA, but, you know, took them as far as we could. Be interesting to see what happens to Zlatko Zahovic now. But what style of football? I want to put on a show. Put on a show, score some goals. That's what this Master League is hopefully all about. And winning the Champions League, of course. That's what we want to do. You can't blame people for wanting to see results, but I'm of the opinion that putting on a good show is just as important as winning. If you're going to win, make sure you win in style. That's the type of the football that fans want to see, and that's what I aim to show them. Yes, well said, Zlatko. Well said, Zlatko Zahovic. So here we are then. We're going to have a look at the full team in a minute. So we're in the quarterfinals of the Cup. We've got important matches against Club Brugge, Anderlecht and Spartan Charleroi. And then, the last day of the transfer window. And, of course, we are in the transfer window. So let's go and see. We've got a transfer of 15 million. Not too bad, actually. We've got classic PES, Kouyaté, Branislav Ivanovic, Fabio Contrao. We don't sign players from the youth academy because it's just ridiculous. Sometimes they can be ridiculously good. I mean, look at this. If we go overall rating, we have a 72 rated 16-year-old there in Nene. Ivanovic is 16 and 71 rated. So, yeah, we're not going to be signing youth team prospects from our academy. In terms of our team, we have a 78 rated centre-back. Oh, two really good centre-backs. That's useful. That's very good to have. Does look like we're lacking in the striker department. So we might have to go and make a move for the one and only Zlatko Zahovic, although we don't have the cash at the moment. Too many goalkeepers, so definitely going to move some of these on. What sort of ages are we talking here? 30, 20, 18, 43? 43? Are you joking me? 43. Badart is 24 as our first choice. That's fine. Right, so these guys, why can't I put transfer policy? It's probably because they're retiring. He's probably... Okay, so transfer list. 14, 20-year-old goalkeeper, transfer list. 18-year-old goalkeeper, transfer list. We're just going to have to gut the squad a little bit. So many centre-backs. Sissako, 58 rated 20-year-old. You're going to get nowhere, mate. You can go on the transfer list. 77, 78, 23 and 29. That's decent. 69, 30-year-old. I think you can potentially see if there's clubs that want you. Sissako. That's going to trip me up a little bit with names, isn't it? He wants a $2,000 pay rise. You want a $2,000 pay rise? I mean, I'll give you a £500 pay rise. How about that? Gavaroy is a cross specialist, 27 years old. Nice. 23 years old, 65. Not a bad backup. 530. May need to look for a new right back. Jen's at 30 as well, so we don't need to. You're retiring, or you already agreed to leave or something, because I can't give you a new put you on the transfer list. 30 years old holding midfielder, 26 years old holding midfielder, 27 years old holding midfielder, 21-year-old holding midfielder. Wow, okay, you're not looking like you're going to really make... It's all short term, isn't it? So we can afford to get rid of some of these players. You're the older and same rated as the 26-year-old, so we're not going to use you. And 30, I'd be happy to maybe release and raise some funds. We've got, right, centre mids. Bastien, 76 rated 26-year-old, nice. Raskin, 21-year-old, yeah, not brilliant. 23-year-old, 66 rated, you can go. definitely you can go. We have Endo, 70 rated right midfielder, 25 years old, not bad. Silvestre, 67 right midfielder, 23 years old, might grow. Amala, 77, looks pretty decent for 26. Then we have Chavez, who's back up to him at 22. Lestian, a 30-year-old left winger. Andre, is that Andre Green? He used to play for Villa. Can I see his face? Where's his face? It is Andre Green that used to play for Villa. Okay, 24 years old. He's rapid, so we'll probably keep him. Balklawisha, 23-year-old, 64 rated. Nope. Let's see if we get any offers for him. Carcela Gonzalez, 33 years old, right wing forward. Looks pretty decent, 76 rated, but I'm just wondering, do we cash in? Try and cash in because he's high rated but 33. So let's see if we get an offer for him. Boljevic, I mean, we have to keep him for a right wing forward. Aventi, good heading, good target man, 196 centimetres. We might be utilising him a bit. 29 years old and 26 years old. Another target man, Anulere. And then we've got Dragaus, 23. Muleka, 23. Okay, so we love a target man. This guy looks not very good, Dragaus. I'm going to put him on the list. Muleka Tapsoba, not the centre-back. 21 years old. Another Balakwisha, 21 years old. Doesn't look brilliant. I mean, we've got a lot of strikers. And I'm just going to get rid of all of these low-rated, even if they're young, because we're not going to play them enough to potentially increase their attributes and stuff. So we'll get rid of them. And yeah, I'm not sure you're going to really do much either. So I've already put you on the list. So there we go. That was a very quick look at that. I want to go and have a look just obviously. Oh, no, I don't have any ongoing negotiations. Obviously, I want to go and have a look at our boy, Luca. I've just typed it on my keyboard, which doesn't make sense. There he is. Right. Delete that. Done. Search. Luka Zahovic, 82 rated 21-year-old. Fucking hell. Absolutely incredible. Sorry for the swear, but he is very, very good. 35 grand a week, 61 million. Release fee of 69 million. So we're going to have quite a lot of funds needed to be raised to buy Luka Zahovic. We could go on loan, but at the moment, I don't think it's necessary. Right, scouting. Now that we're in Europe, we can go and scout Europe. I want a forward. I want a centre forward. And I want it to be in... I'll tell you what we should do, actually. Let's go to Argentina and see if they find... Because obviously, if they find Luca, then... what have we got? Overall rating? Less, but none. If they find Luca, you can get him at a cheaper price. And, you know, I really want to bring Luca over to Europe. So we'll just go and scout Argentina. We'll also go and do Europe. We'll do... what else do we want? Let's just do both. Let's just do none. Go and find anybody. Area, England. No, England. Europe. Just Europe. There we go. Europe. Don't mind about any of that. Ignore the transfer. Consider the transfer budget for this one. And we'll just do exactly the same on this one. Enable, none. Things to focus on, none. Area, Europa. There we go, Europe. And we'll consider the transfer budget again. So, 3 scouts are out. Let's go and have a look at the actual formation and stuff that the team are playing. There's no gameplay in this episode today. We're just going to be talking through the system. So that's what they're going with, a 4-3-3 pretty much, which is good. I'm used to playing that. What can we do to get the team spirit up? 77 is what they're saying is the best for that. But if we put in just the best players in their positions, so Chavez better there, 67, 72 on the right wing. We've got Carcela, who's there, and 72 rated striker is probably the best. Okay, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be, I mean, yeah, look at this. We've got quite a lot of dross. We've got quite a lot of deadwood that we need to clear out, I think. The 2 centre-backs I'm quite happy with. In fact, the back 4 in total doesn't look that bad. It looks pretty good. 76 rated, 76 rated. Chavez is there. Yeah, so Amala is probably the best attacking midfielder. So, yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. It's a change, isn't it? It's a different change. What have they been playing in terms of a counter-attacking short pass? I like. That's good. Centre, support range, that's not a problem. All-out defence, so they're going to drop. If we change that to frontline pressure, it does drop the team spirit down by 5. It's going to be tough at the beginning. It always is. And then attacking fullbacks. I'm happy with that. So with... I didn't mean to come out of that. With attacking fullbacks on, what I'll do is I'd actually play similar to how we had at BOCA, because then it forces this holding midfielder to drop in the gap between the centre-backs. And we've got here left-footed. So in theory, yeah, you're going to... How do you play as a... Yeah, we might sign a second striker and play it there. I don't really want Gavaroy. Offensive awareness 72, defensive awareness 73. So we might go advanced instructions, attacking fullbacks, but say that you don't push up because Lest is left-footed, and I don't want him cutting inside. I want him to put the crosses in so that we know that, yeah, that should fit, because then Amala will run into the gap in between these two. He should stay wide. What's his play style? Prolific winger, so he's going to want to cut in. Creative playmaker. Interesting. And a target man, hole player, box-to-box. Box-to-box as a holding mid. I don't like that. Do we have an anchor man in here? The destroyer anchor man. That just means he'll fit in. Excuse me. He'll fit in and drop a little bit more. Build up. That means they like to play the ball out the back. Offensive fullback. And, a cross specialist. There's a cross specialist. It doesn't come into play at left back. Interesting. Well, that's probably going to be our starting lineup. Have we got any good set piece takers? Long free kick takers, centre back, brilliant. Short free kick taker, no one very good. At the moment, it will be Carcella out that side. Left corner taker, Carcella. Right corner taker, Carcella. Penalty taker, brilliant. We have literally no one. Amala will take it. Both centre backs, and the big guy can stay up as well. And yeah, so that looks like the team. Let me know, where do you think we need to improve? It's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be very interesting. I think striker, very clearly, we need to clear the dead. We've got a huge game against Gonk straight away. And then we've got quarterfinals, and then we get Club Brugge and Elect. Oh, man, they are games thick and fast, aren't they? Thick and fast. They really are. Right, we will be back in the next episode to play Genk. We're just going to dive straight in with a new team and see how we get on. So thank you so much for watching. I know it's been a little bit of a different episode just going through the team and sewing it, but yes, we have moved to Europe. So we've taken that step from South America to Europe, one step closer potentially to the Champions League. If we look at the table very quickly before we go, we are sitting in 7th. We are 6 points off top, so it's not insurmountable. And Genk is a huge game. They're one place above us. In terms of Europe, I think we need top 4 to get to the Europa League, and then top 2 go to the Champions League, I think. I'm not 100% sure. If you do know, I think Arnie in the chat is a Belgian supporter. He supports... This is going to mess me up. Anderlecht, I think, but I'm not sure. Yeah, let me know how the system works, who gets into Europe, what's happening, who to look out for, who to sign. Are there potential rival players we can go and nick? Let me know. But thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back for another episode very soon with the gameplay, and I'm looking forward to diving into Standard Liège. But for now, I'm out. Cheers.